Now let's talk about arranging maintenance. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, this is probably the most time consuming and frustrating part of managing a property. Things will go wrong and they often will happen at inconvenient times. And if you don't have reliable contractors, that's going to be a whole other problem in itself. The amount of maintenance you're going to be dealing with mostly depends on three things: the age of the property, the condition it was in when the tenants moved in, and the tenants themselves. Older properties generally need more attention. That's just a fact. Wear and tear builds up and things start to go. But even brand new properties have issues. You'll often find teething problems when your tenant moves in, especially with appliances and fittings that haven't been used daily yet. And on the tenant side, some tenants won't report any issues, which sounds good until them small issues turn into major ones. Others will report everything right down to a squeaky door hinge. You're going to have to be the one to draw the line and decide what's reasonable and what's not. It's a balancing act. You want to keep your tenants happy and maintain a good relationship, but you also don't want to have to be fixing every tiny thing on demand. When it comes to prioritising jobs, we prioritise maintenance based on how urgent and serious it is. We break it down into three categories. High priority jobs are anything that's an immediate threat to the property or seriously affects the tenant's ability to live in the home. Things like uncontrollable leaks, no hot water, or total loss of power. For these, we aim to get them done within 24 hours and at the very latest within 3 days. Medium priority jobs are things that are inconvenient or will cause damage if left too long. Think like a leaking roof, broken oven, or a shower that's not working. These we usually aim to complete within 1 to 2 weeks. Then there are low priority jobs. These are cosmetic or non-urgent fixes, stuff like repainting a ceiling after a historic leak, replacing a broken extractor fan, or tightening up a loose door handle. We try and get these things done within 4 weeks. Another thing to keep in mind is who's responsible for paying for the repair. Most of the time it's going to be you as the landlord. That's just part of owning a rental property. But there will be cases where the damage was caused by the tenant. In those situations, it's completely reasonable to ask them to cover the cost. And if you're doing this, use your own contractor and try to get the money up front before booking in the work. That way, there's no arguments later about the quality or the price of the job. If you want to know more about this, as well as everything else you need to know to rent your property out the right way, check the link in my bio to get free access to my ultimate letting guide.